Hello dear Sagittarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 13th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Your mind is a gigantic space that holds all the memories, thoughts, sensations, and experiences you've lived and learned. Don't be afraid to explore further and realize the reality of the things you're experiencing. The path you're traveling may seem rocky at times, but the secret is knowing how to avoid obstacles without hurting yourself too much in the process. You're climbing the ladder at work, but don't get too complacent. You must keep climbing until you reach the top, and once there, you can relax. If you're single, today could be a day when you'll receive an invitation, a date, or a meeting that could lead to something more intimate. Don't expect too much from this relationship, as things may not turn out to be anything more formal. But it will be an excellent time to enjoy pleasant company. You won't regret it. It's time to start making important changes in your outlook on life. You're probably having a pessimistic or somewhat negative outlook on life, which isn't helping you in your work or in your love life. If you're waiting for a response from someone you invited some time ago, you'll likely receive it today. If not, consider letting go of the hope of getting to know them better. If necessary, ask them sincerely if anything bad has happened between you. If you're in a serious relationship, you should start paying attention to the signals your partner is giving you about your behavior. You've probably been a bit irritable. You should take better care of your body by exercising at least 20 minutes a day and eating more vegetables. It's good that you feel comfortable at work. If you have to resolve some issues in the workplace, you always have the ability to speak clearly. If someone from your recent past arrives today, don't stop to chat or even get along with them. What happened between you hasn't been resolved, and this encounter is likely to bring you more sadness than joy. Instead, try to say hello and nothing more. Don't get carried away with a long conversation that could give them a door back into your life. You need to start emerging both professionally and financially, and you've realized this. Finances aren't doing well, and you're increasingly in need of money. Start a savings plan or an action plan today to bring in more money. The Centaur is reflective today, which will bring back many memories of what's happening to you right now. This could give you the place you've long deserved, but which isn't allowing you to move forward at the pace you truly desire, Centaur. Wake up right now. The Centaur is getting tired of doing the same thing all the time, so he needs a little more fun with his partner. Even though life is giving him that in other places, he also needs to feel the excitement of being with that person he loves like no one else. If you're thinking carefully about what you need to do at work, then you have no excuses for not completing the tasks you need to. This is an important part of your professional evaluation today. There are no problems today, so you can feel free to do the things you like and enjoy the most. You can't miss the opportunity to do so today. There are times in life when we should slow down. Today isn't one of those days. You need to start moving faster. Remember that opportunities often don't wait, and you need to seize them when they're fresh and waiting for you. Don't let others get ahead of you. Today is a very pleasant day for you in terms of love. You're likely to have a date with someone you've just met, and it will be a very good thing that will give you the opportunity to get to know each other much more deeply. If it remains a mere fling, then appreciate the act for what it was, a good time of fun between adults. Don't be afraid to take risks in business. You have to make an investment that may cause you doubts today, but you have to start taking leaps of faith to achieve your goals in this regard. You could have a legal problem today, whether it's a fine or debt collection. Don't fail to resolve this situation and follow the regular channels to find a positive and favorable solution. Flowing with your surroundings is a good way to avoid conflicts and headaches, but there are times when you must make your voice heard without fear of retaliation. If you're going through a difficult time at work, don't hesitate to demand your rights and always assert yourself in front of everyone. If you're considered a difficult person after this, don't worry, you can always find a new job. Take care of your hair and use restorative creams and oils. A friend will give you a way to see things differently. It could be excellent advice. There are many things to do today, Sagittarius, and if you let loose a little bit of your desire to have a good time at work, then you'll have the best day for tasks and for achieving goals that you sometimes think are a bit impossible. If you're going to be thinking about love all the time, you won't have any learning moments along the way, so today, start letting go of romance. It's no longer about seeing the path as something complicated. Today, you'll receive congratulations for the work you've done, and that will bring you many rewards throughout your day. So, start seeing the better things ahead in many ways. To ensure everything goes well in what you're doing right now, you just have to consider taking better care of your body. Promises are made to be kept, not to stall for time. You need to resolve this problem between the two of you, not with empty promises, but with real commitments that you can and will keep, otherwise you'll find yourself back at square one. Honesty is the key above all else, or there can be no faith in the future. You feel too alone, and you don't know how to get out of this situation. The relief from this loneliness, which doesn't allow you to think clearly, is simple. Place 2 candles, one white and one black, upright in a reflecting pool of water. Keep them that way. When you meet someone you're interested in, light the white candle. Get out of your comfort zone and leave your surroundings. The only way to break out of this lethargy is to give yourself a jolt that ignites your senses. And the way to do that is to do something unusual for you. One possibility: embrace the chance to speak in front of a large audience. Imagination is the limit when it comes to solving problems. So you shouldn't fear it, because if there's one thing you have plenty of, it's creativity. The important thing is not to feel overwhelmed by circumstances, and above all, to observe the situation with a careful surgeon's eye. A person from your past may be lurking around. If they didn't do you any good before, don't expect them to be different now. Don't give them a chance you might later regret. If it's someone who was good to you and didn't have bad intentions or mistreatment, you can always welcome them back. We often part ways with worthwhile people in an effort to find our personal path, but there always comes a time when life brings them back. Seize this moment. If you have a job you don't like, it's time to consider moving on. Don't choose something that has to do with the same industry and system, as you'll repeat history and the discomfort will remain. Discover what you're passionate about and what you can do to maintain your lifestyle the way you like it. A day of learning and new knowledge, especially for those who are studying or recently entering the workforce. You could make a mistake at work, but don't fear, because it will be positive, as someone older than you will help you with their experience in the subject, and you will end up mastering something you weren't familiar with until now. An important part of life is learning and generating new content within our minds, as well as empirically experiencing what we have learned. Don't stop being surprised and absorbing what you are experiencing. You could be deceived by someone who means a lot to you. If you have been following the signs closely, a reality you didn't want to face could be revealed today. If your relationship is going well and without problems, you should start thinking about formalizing the commitment more. Your partner could have been waiting for a more serious proposal for some time. This is not the time to make extra expenses that involve spending a lot of money on this day. You have to control your impulses and the expenses you are making. It is likely that you will have financial problems in the future. Important transformations are taking place in your life. You may need to pay more attention to the things happening around you, as they are causing you to change in a positive way, and you haven't realized the steps you've taken to achieve all this. Always remember that a very good moment could emerge from all this growth you're experiencing. Don't stop being happy about these important changes. A somewhat tense moment will occur at home. It could be a fight between some of your family members or an argument between you and your partner. If you live alone, you're likely to argue with someone you love today. Try to work things out. The Centaur is having one of those days when things may look a little negative, but if you're somehow not sure that everything will progress as you need, then you won't be able to achieve what you've long desired for yourself and your path, dear Sagittarius. Sagittarius is convinced that they can make a good commitment to a person who means a lot to them, so today, Sagittarius, they have nothing to fear and can see things from a better perspective, especially because love implies that now, Centaur. It's good to work on what you love, that way, things look much better, and we can truly explore our full potential. If you don't love your job, start looking for something you truly want to do. Never forget that there are always lessons to be learned in life. Sometimes things can get tough, but there's no point in crying over everything. You need advice from someone knowledgeable about the issue that's bothering you. If you can't find someone within your group of acquaintances or friends, then it's a good idea to consider paying for it. Good therapy can often be the solution to a long-standing problem. You have the option to do something very good for someone, but it's taking a long time to achieve it. Don't let that happen to you. You must do this because it will bring great well-being to someone very important in your life. Love comes in many forms, and although you may not be in a relationship right now, you have many people around you who want the best for you. Don't let being without daily company make you unappreciative of what these special people can bring to your life. You have your mind set on a very clear goal in love. If you think it's worth it, pursue it. It could be a beautiful story with that person. Try to reach out today. You're beginning a new phase in your life, but you can't help but repress feelings due to traumas or bad situations you've been through. You're likely facing a period of separation, so this whole situation of being single again may seem new and unfamiliar. Don't let this overwhelm you. Start seeing the good things you have, and that you'll find a new possibility for love later on. Family issues you thought were resolved may take hold today and complicate life for everyone. It's time to let go of past grudges and focus on what's coming next. Work will surprise you, as you could be facing certain changes in this area. Get up to speed. If you have a problem during this day, Taurus, it will all be due to your lack of empathy with many people. This is very important, as things could turn out to be more complicated than you think. So start realizing the best you have now. If you're thinking about having a short-term romance, you just have to do more of your part. That's why you'll have the option of making things a little better. You're not in a position to throw someone away just because you're not really willing to let things go the way you want, but if you do a little of your part, then you could fall in love again. There's no need to make unnecessary efforts on the path you're just starting down. If you think things aren't going so well at work right now, you could put in more than just a little effort. There are times during the day when things don't go well, but that's normal, Sagittarius. You just have to accept it and not get nervous. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, a meeting with a friend who will bring you good, new, and refreshing ideas. Dangerous tendency, acting routinely for fear of doing something different. What should you avoid? Continuing in a relationship that isn't working. Relationship prediction. The best relationship today is with fire signs. The most tense one is with Scorpio or Pisces. Your current compatibility is good with fire signs. If you're single, everything is going in your favor right now, and with your usual charisma, you're attracting those worthwhile into your life. Lucky number, 94. Try to use it in every way you can, take advantage of it because it will be with you for today. Lucky color, orange. The universal number is 7. In numerology, numbers are reduced to single digits. Below, your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adjust them to your national time zone. 3:20 a.m. 6:15 a.m. 5 p.m. 9:45 p.m. Lucky numbers, 15, 18, 39, and 45. Our soul is composed of pure energy, something incapable of destruction, only transformation. Therefore, it's no wonder there are theories about its immortality and all the lives we've had in the past, but we can't see them because we somehow forget them in the next. This is exactly what's happening to you regarding your view of the past. Perhaps you should stop being afraid and want to forget the mistakes you've made. Don't be afraid of what you'll see if you decide to look back on your own life and analyze the right and wrong decisions. You'll always learn something new and apply it to the stage you're in now. A message from a person you thought had forgotten you will reach you today. If you decide to respond, keep in mind that things may not turn out as well as you expect. You must start fighting for what you want. Things won't always come to you by magic. In fact, this almost never happens. At work, you're letting the pressures take their toll on you and causing you to go through a difficult time and a creative drought. Turn this situation around by organizing your space, your priorities, and seeking out role models in your field. They could inspire you to perform better. Love doesn't always come naturally. Often, the person we love puts obstacles in the way of a relationship, but you can turn this around by being patient and giving your all, showing your worth and what you can give in a relationship if you commit. Someone close to you is experiencing profound sadness. Don't hesitate to offer your support, as you may have a way to make them feel better. A somewhat sad day for Sagittarius. You're likely to receive some bad news today, which will make you feel a little down, but don't worry, remember that after the storm, the sun always rises. If you're in a stable relationship, you should start letting go of what isn't doing you any good. Perhaps that's the key to always being good together. At work, you'll have good opportunities to grow, take advantage of them. Some aspects of your life are likely faltering, all due to a loss of money or a significant financial downturn. Today, you're likely to receive very good news from a very influential person at work. Don't let the opportunity pass you by to thank them for the good they've given you and for how well they've treated you. The centaur is about to go out and attack for their life, for what they want, and for what may be coming from now on. You can pay a little more attention today. You could really try to start defining your path. You can have a lot today, Sagittarius. The love you have inside must be very well directed. Remember, Centaur, we shouldn't fix our gaze on someone we know isn't for us, in the sense that that person doesn't feel the same way. So you have to understand that message now. Don't always look at what others are doing to see if you're wrong about something. Nor should you have that tendency to compare yourself. It's not part of you. Good material things will come soon, so don't despair. You have the opportunity to do something for someone today, so nothing should delay you from doing so. You truly have something good to give to others today. A feeling of emptiness may have been consuming you a short time ago, but the good news is that you're moving past it, all because you found good things in your life that have allowed you to get out of whatever dark times you were going through. You need to start thinking carefully about the steps you're going to take to achieve your goals. You're getting a little lost and starting to see the whole picture as bleak. Don't let fear stop you from taking what you rightfully deserve, based on your hard work. A very good moment could happen in love, but you'll have every intention of letting it go because you're not in the right mood to appreciate it. Don't let love slip away from your life because of the low mood you're experiencing. It won't be good for you, and you might regret it tomorrow. Recommit to what promises good things for your life. Don't let certain things in your world make you give up on the path you've chosen, nor deviate from the path that will lead directly to success in every way. Sagittarius is urgently in need of advice from someone wiser and more trustworthy. A problem with your partner could complicate other aspects of your life, and you can't let this happen. Try to find a quick but effective solution to the problem you've been having in intimacy. If you're looking for a new love, it's not time yet. If someone has already appeared in your life, take things calmly, analyze, and if it's worth continuing, do so without fear. If you consider yourself someone who has trouble showing love, you need to seek therapy or advice from an expert on the subject. It's not enough to simply make things happen in a way that isn't necessary at the moment. If you're thinking about buying something or adopting a new lifestyle, you just have to continue on a good path, so realize the things that can truly be there for you. Never believe that things can truly be that way with that person who isn't giving you anything good, if you're in a bad relationship, or if you truly lack the ability to separate what you want from what you truly love. So today, start realizing the kind of relationship you have. It's never good to let certain things go by in your life, so don't worry about things that aren't really working for you. Remember again what you need to do at work to make things work for you. Beginnings are always going to be things that can't really be entirely positive. Even if they are, nervousness can always take its toll. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.